Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, I must say the apple one is kind of disgusting.
It's very high definition shrimp.
High def shrimp.
Wow, are you
Very
saying you don't like the natural look of the shrimp, Kyle?
the natural look of the shrimp. That ain't no natural look.
That is a natural look of shrimp, yeah.
Sure, sure, sure. Keep saying that.
I think Kyle is just speciesist. He just hates the prawn.
We have against prawns, bro.
Yeah.
Shellfish.
Yeah, what do you got against shellfish, bro?
Krill.
Corral. Michael Corral.
But yeah, so that was the cold open. Very nice. Talking about shrimp emojis. Exciting. An edge of your seat tension and, heart-stopping action here on Score.
This is why people tune in.
This is what they've come for, boys.
Yes, this is the kind of, super exciting content that people know us for, discussing shrimp emojis.
Very true. Very true.
Now the nature of the shrimp emoji is what it's all about.
I date back, all the way to Jesus, actually.
I am your host, Crab Brave, joined
Are
today
you sure
by,
about that?
Shrimp, lobster, and what's another
Crab.
crustacean? I'm the crab. We need four
Mollusk.
crustacean. Sure.
Hermit
mollusk.
crab. Hermit
Oh
crab.
yeah, okay. You're the hermit crab then.
Wow.
And then Xavier is the shrimp, and then Kyle is a lobster.
No,
Wow.
that's not how it is. I have to represent my culture, you see. I'm a crip horse, as you may know. And so I have to be the horseshoe crab.
Ah, I see. Does that mean that Kyle's like a troglodyte or something?
I mean, I'm trying to think of what else he could be. Do isopods count?
A troglodyte.
I think isopods count as.
I
do they
could
count as
see.
shellfish?
I could see him being a troglodyte.
Are isopods
No,
shellfish?
no. I'd rather be an isopod than a troglodyte.
Why? Why?
Isopods
Why?
are crustaceans.
Yeah, why don't you want to be a troglodyte, bro?
Bro, calling someone a troglodyte is an insult.
Why? Why is that,
They're
huh?
prehistoric, very simple creatures. But they're cool. I like troglodytes. And I like isopods. So I'll make Kyle an isopod. A deep sea isopod.
I still think he's a troglodyte.
Yeah. Keep telling yourself that troglodyte wannabe.
God. Things are heating up in the shellfish fandom. There's a lot of tension here, boys.
What fan fictions to come between a troglodyte and an isopod?
The party is dead.
Happens all the time. What can I say?
Yeah. Anyway, last time on Isopods Are Us, our team of intrepid shellfish and assorted crustaceans conducted themselves in the extraction of a wanted salesman bot android, whom the group convinced with the power of a fellow android to leave the safety of the wireless haven and take him away and give him over to artificial life. But there was a silver lining because Mr. Oi was kind enough to download the android's immediate memories and stuff onto a big old 510 terabyte hard drive, which he still has, I guess, just in his closet somewhere, keeping for a rainy day.
Is that something good? I don't know.
Yeah, we have it to see. And then the group got paid, and that was that. So now it is the next day. You've got 16 days until your rent / insurance / mech payment is due.
How many
And,
days?
16.
Okay.
And you guys, you all wake up to a text message from none other than the Hermes Johnson, Mr. Zanthorpe himself.
Johnson.
Yep, it's him. And he says, when I pull up my notes, he declares that he is very proud of you guys for the work that you've done for him recently.
This isn't the Johnson.
Yeah, no,
And so
I'm
he
sus
says
right off the
that
bat.
he feels you guys deserve a reward, primarily for the work you did at the MDRR and all the other stuff you've done for him in the recent months. So, as that reward, he's giving you all an all expenses paid
I don't trust this.
day at a local Ryanstown luxury spa / lounge / resort.
I don't trust this.
He says in the same message that he himself frequents the location. This fine business, so you know that it's top quality. And he's already spoken to the staff, and he's already gone through and set up your appointments. He does tell Oid that he already told them that you're a robot, so they're going to accommodate you as a robot. Oil your joints and stuff, pamper you as a robot instead of a human. So you don't have to, worry about that. And yes, it says that it's free. He already paid for it. The appointment is later this afternoon. And he thanks you for your service and looks forward to missions in the future.
I'm gonna text him back and be like, "What have you done with Johnson?"
He's like, nothing, man. I just figured I'd get in the spirit of, Valentine's. Give you guys a gift.
That's mighty sus, Johnson.
Pay it forward and all that.
See,
Yeah.
now this is a test. This is a test, because if he says, my name's not Johnson, then it's him.
False.
I mean, he doesn't only call him Johnson to his face, so he doesn't care anymore. He's like, there's no hope for an improvement in the situation. I'm just gonna give up.
All I'm saying is that this is a really odd way to say it's a Valentine's special. Just saying.
That is
It
true.
is a Valentine's special. That's not gonna come out for like a month, but it's a Valentine's Day special.
It lets the audience know that
next Valentine's Day
this
special.
was recorded in
Yeah, it's
February.
recorded the day before Valentine's Day. So yeah, since it's like, let me know how you like it. Feel free to buy a membership. I am not sponsored by this resort, so I don't get kickbacks or anything. If you do, just saying.
Okay, but who do we have to kill?
You don't have to kill anybody. You just got to go.
Where's the blood?
And
money.
have a grand old time. Have a nice, relaxing day at the spa. They've got all kinds of great services, massages. They do yoga. They've got a nice sauna. They got like steam baths, mineral baths, mud baths. Other things you find at a resort and/or spa. I don't know. I've never been to one.
You said you frequent.
Johnson
This
does,
isn't the Johnson.
but me, the DM, does not.
Wow.
I'm not made of money.
You heard it here, folks. The DM does not frequent day spas.
Wow. Can
No,
you
I
believe
only
it?
frequent night spas.
Terrible
They're all
DM.
run by vampires. It's very
DM.
scary.
No realism.
Honestly, where's my women? All right. It's the only thing Knox cares about.
I mean,
right now.
that is an option, yes. That is
Nice.
available. It is that kind of spa, of course.
Happy
If it
ending.
makes money, they'll do it. They do. It does also say that they do offer drug packages as well. So if you want to be extra relaxed, they have those options for you. Not that applies to somebody like Oid who doesn't breathe, but
They could give him
they can give him
tainted motor oil.
They can give him implanted memories and stuff of being high, I guess. It's like, man, I remember that one time that I thought I was high, even though I'm a robot and I can't.
Man, I remember that one built up in a back alley.
He just gave you one of Barry Bull's
Good time,
memories
good
from
time.
the MDRR. When he's in that building and you walk in as the priest.
I mean, all right.
So yeah, are you guys gonna take the free spy day, or are you guys gonna be like, actually, I refuse?
I mean, I'll take it, but I'm gonna be looking on like local job listings for stuff to do after that.
I
Alright.
mean, you
Like,
know what they say,
is
life is like a
mercenary
box
needed?
of chocolates. It just doesn't have a good resale value.
Yeah, you're right.
What do you mean, bro? What do you mean?
Clearly, no
Oh,
one
also
has
we gotta
tried.
do the stocks as well.
Oh yeah, it's stockaronis. You know,
Yeah.
they're up right now. That's all I know.
Up first is actually, are you before I roll? Are you guys going to ask bonus for insider trading information, or are you just gonna be like,
sure,
Bonus.
sure.
What
Oh
info can you give us on
But
inside
actually, would you guys
trading
even? I think you guys
information?
know that he used to be a lawyer.
no, that's why I'm so
Yeah,
confused
so I
when
don't
you're
think I don't
asking
think you
that.
guys
I'm
would.
just
So maybe you'll learn about his backstory this session, so you can ask him the next session about insider trading. But up first, LSSI, because that's the smaller company. What is 67? I said 70, 76. I got that backwards.
Wait, LSSI is up
That's
76?
Yeah, that's
that's
pretty good.
pretty good.
It's very good.
Jeez, bro.
Jeez.
Jeez.
I'm just imagining the stock market people are just being like, "Gee!" I'm just like, God,
No,
can you just
it's
give me my information?
it's the Cristiano Ronaldo thing, where he's like,
Alright, so next up is KE. Oh my lord, they're up at. I rolled 90% on that dice.
Holy
On
shit!
a 1d100, I rolled an
wait,
even 90.
KE?
Yeah. So whatever,
Oh
it
my
is something
God.
big. It is something big while you guys were
Oh my
were off on
gosh.
that last job.
Oh
They
my
made
god, they
right?
they
reinvented
made a
sliced bread?
breakthrough. They reinvented the wheel and sliced bread.
Oh
Holy
my god.
shit! The wheel and sliced bread.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Wonder Bread is back, boys. Let's go.
So we have to like pretty much double the
That's
stock
what I'm
for KE
talking
to-
about.
Wait, hold on. If you double KEs right now,
I almost doubled KEs. So instead of
yeah,
like
Gosh,
being,
bro.
you would have had 14,000 in KE, but I doubled it to 13 instead because I didn't roll an even 100. But I pretty much
Wait.
rolled an even 100. So
you know what this means, though, right?
what?
This means for KE at least. Wait, are they both over 10,000 right now? Yes.
Yours
All
are,
right,
yeah.
you can take out 5,000 from LSSI and 5,000 from KE, and now I can let that money roll around the stock market.
Wow. Now you're back up to an even 100K.
Let's go. God was on my side this whole time, even though I don't really know if. Anyway, yeah.
Cool. All right. So next, withdraw some of her, sell some of her shares.
I'm gonna keep mine in.
You're gonna keep yours in. You're
I'm
gonna keep
at
playing that CS:GO knife skin gamble game.
roulette.
That is
Yeah,
this, yeah, the
I'm
roulette.
gonna play suicide roulette here.
Mm-hmm.
Double down on this.
God.
I'm doing pretty good for Moolah right now.
Yeah, you have almost as much as bonus, which is depressing because bonus is bonus. And you still managed to buy an absurd amount of upgrades.
I told you, $80,000 budget.
Yeah, it was something. Anyway, so yeah, so are all of you going to take this invitation?
Hell
Yeah, I'll
yeah!
do
Right
it.
now, I'm happy. I did what I finally wanted to do. Didn't have to worry about the stock market too much.
I mean, I suppose I don't have anything better to do except to make copious amounts of money, but put that off for a later date.
I don't think you need copious amounts of money.
He needs the money, man.
Yeah,
Where's
but
the
for what?
money?
He's scaring me. Every dollar he
Where's
makes
the money,
scares me.
Lebowski?
What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Are you saying you're not prepared for the day when I invest 200,000 colors in KE?
Only for them to go up 100%.
Only for me to roll 200% somehow on a 1d100. God. Alright, so you guys, you do your thing in the morning, whatever it is you guys want to do, if you are doing anything. And then the afternoon rolls around, and you all hop on your various vehicles and head on over to the resort. And this resort is the upper, few floors of one of Ryanstown's many skyscraping megaplex buildings. So you guys, park in the underground parking garage, and then you guys climb into one of the big elevators, and it takes you to the 100-something floor. And the doors slide open, and you're welcomed by this very tranquil, sort of Asian-inspired lobby reception area. So there's the paper walls. There's a nice receptionist behind this big sleek countertop, and then there's a bunch of chairs and stuff around. There's some nice calm flute music playing through the speakers in the room. It's very, very calming, very peaceful. There's some incense burning somewhere, so it smells very nice.
Okay.
So yeah, you all walk in, and the receptionist sees you all in the elevator, and she's like, gentlemen, ladies, robot, you folks must be the 4 o'clock appointment.
Yeah.
Something like that.
She's like, well, in that case, she kind of makes a gesture. You assume fiddling with something in AR. She has 2 bionic hands that have the multi-split fingers, so she has 20 fingers in total.
The uncanny valley.
Yeah, and she her hands fly across this giant keyboard behind the counter, and one of the side doors opens, slides open on its own, the paper doors, and a full squad of a dozen employees, all in the very nice, kind of light, very, very light pastel off-white pink, masseuse clothes, and they walk out through the side door, and they line up at attention essentially. And there's probably about an even split between men and women. All of course very, very unnaturally good looking. You assume probably thanks to LLM modifications and plastic surgery and stuff. So they're all very, very handsome, very beautiful, and they beckon for you all to walk through this side door, and you can feel this kind of this wave of steam and heat radiate through the doorway. As you hear some light bubbling in the distance. And the receptionist's like, all right, folks, well, first on your itinerary, there is a nice hours spent in the nice steam baths here. Soothing mineral baths, ought to loosen up your joints, both, fleshy and of the metal variety. And,
I feel like that'd be bad to loosen up metal joints.
I mean, to a point, I guess. Do it too much and they'll just fall off your socket, but, they aren't, putting you in an acid bath or something.
Can you imagine? Alright, it's time for your gallium bath.
Yeah, it's time for your plasma bath. Step into the sun.
Can you imagine dipping oid into gallium?
No.
So I assume you guys walk through the door, follow the squadron of employees.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So you all enter this kind of big main area of this floor. If you imagine most of the floor probably is this like one attraction part of the resort, and it's this huge indoor like ecology. So there are like trees and bushes and like not actual birds you would assume, but they're like robot birds and robot insects and stuff lying around. You know, there are like bushes and there's like grass, some nice palm trees, and then this huge steam bath that's in the middle of this big wide open space. And the walls are lined with lockers for you to put your personal belongings in. And then there are like little like curtained off stalls for you all to get undressed and stuff because this is, you know, a bath. And they give you like, you know, the like little key cards so you can put on like, they have like those plastic like coil bracelets you put on your wrists with the keys attached so you can get to your locker and stuff. And yeah, there's these huge series of like natural looking rock formation pools. Some of them appear to be hotter than others. Some of them are have like hot tub like jets in them to like massage your muscles and stuff while you're sitting in them. There's like a big waterfall feature that you can like sit under and, you know, wash your upper half in as well. There's some nice natural rainforest sounds off in the distance, you know. It's very peaceful, very calming. It smells like humidity in here. That part's not so great, but like, you know, it's the middle of a steam bath in an enclosed skyscraper. I don't know what you expected. And then like there are also like one of the walls, like these huge section of walls, are like big LCD panels, and they're displaying like a big natural vista of like a natural like rainforest and stuff. So you don't just like look out onto like the smog-filled hellhole of Ryanstown beyond the walls of the resort.
I'm gonna have Ankh with me, and I'm just gonna have him sit in front of the locker, because I don't feel like having my things stolen.
We are like key card, you know, magnetic locked and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And you are within like line of sight of them, like unless you go to like the opposite end of the room. And the employees, they just kind of sit around, like standing at attention along the edges of the wall, keeping an eye on stuff. Then you all also receive AR messages, like text essentially, that say like, give like the list of things you can like have. So like, sure, you know, your itinerary has like this being like the main part of it. It's like hour long, soak in the bath. But if you want to skip that and we want something else, or like you can pick what you want to do afterwards. You want to go for like a massage or like yoga or like exercising or go to like the full proper sauna. You know, you can pick and choose all the different things, and it lists like locations of them, what floor they're on, what room they're in, you know, all that kind of stuff. Basically, just like probably the most accommodated energy you've ever felt in your lives. Maybe it's a bonus, but this is like kingly treatment.
Yeah.
You can order from this same AR menu. You can order like drinks. You can order like lotions and like, you know, oils and stuff if you want to like lather yourself up first. They offer like tanning oils. They offer drugs, obviously, alcoholic beverages as well. And you can imagine it's all on this one big interactive menu AR screen. So yeah, what do y'all do? Baths first, you know, gonna move around, swap it into different stuff, you know.
Well, I'll say this much. I was gonna say I'll have Kyra go to like a sauna, but that would probably be bad for any kind of like bionics.
Well, they do offer like, I mean, first of all, your all the bionics you guys have in your bodies are like rust proof because it's expected you're going to use them
stupid.
in water. Yeah, they're also waterproofed. Like it's just comes
Oh,
with
okay.
the purchase of the. No, not all bionic arms are that way, but you guys have purchased like not half cost
We
illegal
don't have
knockoff ones.
knockoffs.
Yeah, so your stuff is all waterproof, rust proof. Don't have to worry about anything like that.
Sick.
Plus you have the skin
Sick.
sleeves over yours, so that wouldn't have an effect on them anyway. Bonus doesn't, but his are fancy anyway, so he's fine.
I mean, I don't have the skin over mine, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So then, yeah, Carol, go to Asana.
Alrighty. So you head on over to the sauna. What about the rest of you?
Sure. I'll head over to the ladies' sauna and flaunt how much better I am than these these converse with the humans. I mean, normie.
Converse with the humans.
How much better?
Sure, buddy,
these
sure.
people, I mean,
Yeah, these
women who like attention too much.
yes. I mean, obviously, there's all types of people. This looks like a place where, a rich whore could be, but I don't know. I might find like a friend here. I might find like a person I can converse with and be like, oh my god, you love that too? I'm like, no, but you won't shut up about it.
Have you seen the newest fashion
You're going
magazine?
to talk
No,
about it
not,
anyway.
not like that.
You
Too much
mean
for them.
the fashion magazine? You mean the gun show? Huh?
Yeah,
Huh?
you mean the Firearms Weekly?
You know it.
Okay, what about you, Mr. Oid?
Can converse with his fellow robots, bro.
I guess probably just run see what exactly the deal is with this robot treatment.
So you're gonna take the robot specific options. Okay, yes, they do offer
They
like
get deep in
waxing stuff. They offer like specialized like oil baths. So they look to like tune ups on you. They have like buffing and like shining as well, so you can get your plates all nice and pretty and reflective.
He's definitely gonna need some of that.
Yeah, seeing as how often you've been shot in the past month alone,
Yeah.
I think you definitely need some of that. Yeah, like half of your like chest plates are just like scrap metal you found on the side of the road and have like welded to yourself.
God, poor Lloyd.
Yeah, he's taken more injuries than
Beating.
Bonus has.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go off and do that. I think Bonus is also gonna go with the Saunas because he's that kind of guy, you know.
Robot treatment.
The robot treatment, yes. He's actually an android. All along. Plot twist. No.
Bonus, that's pretty sus how they're putting oil on your shoulder.
I mean, just have 2 bionic arms, and that would at least make a little bit of sense. But if you're like, no, why are you chugging oil? And he'd be like, no reason.
Chugging oil, what?
Guys, I don't think Bonus can be trusted. I think he's one of the
Wow.
I think he's one of those
Somebody.
copies that he was trying to kill.
What are you
He's been
talking
bodies.
about? Are you telling me you don't also have
He's one of the
gas-powered
copies that you guys encountered in the subway.
Yeah,
Nah,
controlling
Bones
his
told
bodies.
me he drinks oil as a hobby.
It's a
Drinks
hobby.
motor oil.
Drinks just no raw crude oil, not even like motor oil or like grease, raw crude oil right out of the ground.
Ethanol.
Mm-mm-mm.
Tasty.
Yeah, so we all put your gear in the lockers and stuff. You all get undressed. You know, so you're all just wearing like towels. I guess for Oid, who doesn't need to because he's a robot. But
He has no genitals.
yeah, well, I guess maybe he would though because he's like an infiltration robot, like designed to fit in
Yeah.
with humans.
Massive schlong
It's probably like
shows up
adjustable
at
size,
the
right?
robot one.
It's like the an infiltration android.
Jesus, adjustable size.
Telescoping.
Periscopic cat.
Yeah, so you all are, just wearing like your towels and stuff. And you all head off to your various locations. I'll cover Nox first, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Giggity.
So yeah, so you head over to the sauna. I don't think anybody would stop you if you were to go to like the men's sauna because this is like K4 nobody cares. But you know,
Yeah, that'd be kind of funny if I showed up there. They'd be like, "What are you doing here, female?" I'd be like,
female.
I'm not a female.
"Scoping out the competition, of course."
That's when you whip it out, you know.
Oh yeah,
God.
you know how it is.
But yeah.
Okay.
So, I don't think
so-
anybody would care if you were, but I assume you aren't, unless you tell me otherwise.
No, I'm not. I'm going to the female one.
Wow, coward.
Cowardice.
Okay, yeah. So
Coward.
you head over to the
Cowardice.
yeah, so you get to climb one of another smaller elevator to get up to the saunas. And I guess like the three of you, Bonus, Cairo, and Nox would be in the same elevator because it's all on one floor. So you're all just chilling there. And I think probably most striking, besides like the elevator being aggressively clean, like there's isn't even like lines in the metal plating. It's just all one continuous like cube of metal. This elevator, it's very weird. Other most notable aspect is, first of all, Bonus has a steel spine now. Like he has a big, like, titanium plated spine. That wasn't there before, you don't think. And additionally, Bonus is his like torso. Also, he did keep his mask on, by the way, because why wouldn't he? He's just nude except for this titanium mask on his face. And his torso is covered in scars, which isn't surprising. He's been shot thousands of times. But more interestingly is this: but some of the scars look like tattoo removal scars, not like he's been shot and stabbed.
You know what?
His
You know
back
what?
is covered in them.
I'll take the bullet. Hey,
Man, that's
Bonus.
really cool, Bonus. Okay.
It's just really cool. And like, the fact that I had to get my tattoos removed. Huh? You think that's funny or something, buddy?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Look at chump to you.
Yes.
We're not in Chicago.
Quick draws his titanite sword in his arm and cuts him in half.
No, I'll ask him. What did you do before this?
He looks over at you with his mask still on. And he's like, "You mean today? I cleaned my
No.
guns. I went to the grocery store.
No. I'm referring to before becoming a mercenary.
I'm like, oh." He's like, "Yeah, I used to work for a company. I was a corporate man, you know.
Go on.
I was the big legal consultant. You know, a lot of boring legal, contracts and mergers.
Go on.
And, you know, that kind of stuff.
Death and murder.
Well, there wasn't
Killing.
a lot of murder. I mean, I had to do some of it, but that's just part of the, it's part of working for a company. Very hostile working environment. You know how it is.
Yeah.
But why did you have tattoos that needed to get removed?
Like anything. I don't think any of you. I think Oid will be able to pick up what the pattern is because it's his job to be an infiltration robot, but he's not here. I'll let you guys give me intelligence checks to see if you can
Alright.
pick up the pattern of the scarring.
The dick is.
That is the 7.
7. All right.
Hold on. I should really order dice. Anyways, that's a 6.
All right. So you've both encountered enough Malfu guys and Rakai samurai to pick up on you know, like the Yakuza tattoos, like cover your entire like torso except for like the thin line down the middle of your chest. He has like his whole back is covered in like tattoo removal scars. So you're like, oh, he like that's like he was affiliated. Like that's not like, oh, you know, a tattoo on his forearm or something. Like no, that's like a lot.
Oh.
And he's like, oh yeah, I used to run with you know, a crew. You know, being a corporate man, you know, you gotta. It's called diversification. You know, gotta run some hustles on the side. You know, and mine happened to be involved with some organized criminal elements. And when I left the company, I decided that I would leave that life as well. So I got them removed. He's like, I could have gotten them properly removed, you know, no scarring, but I figured the scars would be a good reminder.
I thought you were gonna say cool to like pick up the chicks, but whatever.
But he also doesn't show
Yeah,
his
he
back
doesn't.
at all.
Yeah, he never shows his back. So it's always a reminder, just to him is the point that he's getting across. Or a reminder for himself.
Hey, bonus.
And he looks at you like, yeah.
What would you say if we became a mercenary agency of sorts?
He's
I
like,
honestly thought you were gonna say, what if we married?
when if we were to wed?
No.
Holy
No.
matrimony.
No. I'm not gonna marry bonus. I'm marrying Donna. No.
Wow, nerd, don't like him, do you?
Wow.
It's not that I don't like him. He's Cairo's one of his only few friends.
Yeah, you're right. You only got
Dang,
one
bro.
friend.
Bro, okay, wow.
That's what the homies do,
Wow.
man. Birds before hoes.
Wow. Nox doesn't even consider Cairo a friend.
I was like, wow.
Cairo is truly alone.
Oh man, how's it feel? I mean, oh no, Kyra, I didn't mean it like that. Oh man, human.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You know how it
right. You know what, Nox? No. You know what? You just stuck around.
I did,
You just
and I
didn't
also
leave.
did more stuff. No, I didn't, and I got a lot of money because of it. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, sorry, I'm not thanking you.
I'm not implying that you were.
I'm not implying why you said you're welcome either. Man, can you believe this guy? He really thought I stuck around before him. Oh my god. He said he was gonna marry Donna. Already
Yeah.
cheating on his wife.
What?
God, can you see this, bonus? Can you believe this guy? Crazy.
He's just giving you a deadpan stare through his mask.
So what are you gonna ask him?
Oh no, I was asking him how he would feel if we started up a like a mercenary agency, somewhere where mercenaries can go get jobs and then get paid as a third party.
He's like, you want to be a fixer? The captain or dapper or...
I mean, think of it more so as a mercenary dispatch,
Yeah, that's what fixers do.
essentially.
It's the captain's job.
Essentially, yeah.
Besides running the condemned, I guess.
But we're making money off of it.
Well,
We get a percent of their things?
We get paid a commission to dispatch a mercenary, and then we pay those mercenaries a portion of the commission when the job is done.
Alright,
that's-
but what if
that's
he's-
literally just what the captain does.
mean,
Exactly what happens. He takes some of our profit.
Man, monopolizing. Is that crazy?
I mean, well, kind of the
I
only
mean,
fixer
hey.
in the city, just that he's the best one in the city. Well, this part of it anyway. Obviously, we could be doing a lot worse for fixers. We could have people that try to scam us or send us on suicide missions or rip us
Well,
off or
that's
something.
true, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true. But hey, what? It works.
Winston's like, well, actually, you probably would try that kind of shtick if I didn't, know it before I became a mercenary.
Fair enough.
And that's when the elevator reaches the sauna floor, and the three of you part ways, with Knox going to the right, and the two manly men going off to the left. And Knox, you find the sauna room and stuff, and there are a few other women in here. They're all like super good looking and not particularly muscular, but like very toned, very thin, athletic. And they're just like gossiping to each other. And they're like, "Oh my God, did you see that Kode Enterprise's stock went up by 90%?"
God, who wouldn't be talking about that though?
Yeah.
Honestly.
And then someone's like, I don't know what they did, but like, it's pretty suspicious, honestly. And then the other woman's like, I heard from my husband that like, he said that KE, took out one of their competitors in like a different country or something, and that's why their stocks rocketed up. And
God, in my head, I'm just like, why? Why did I come here?
What did I do to deserve this?
And then I'm thinking, God, I kind of
What
want
are
to
you
cook my
talking
husband right now.
about? You do not love juicy gossip?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else.
Like?
I don't know. I brought the fact that they have husbands. I was like, damn. I wonder how much I can get these women. Shame.
of course,
No?
that'd be your first thought about entering a room.
It wasn't my first thought. It was my first thought I said out loud.
So your second thought.
Essentially, yeah.
You know it.
So they see you enter, and they kind of like, start talking in hushed tones because you are like 6'5" and jacked. And then they're like, suspicious. So they keep their distance from you. And you kind of
I get right next to them.
He's gonna sit right next to them. Okay, so you plop
I'd
right
be like,
next
hello.
Between them.
I'd
Sit
be
right
like, oh,
in between them.
I'd be like, oh, pardon me.
to them. And they've been supposed to be like
A
peeved
giant.
side-eye. And it's like, what's this woman doing? What do you think she is?
Sit in between them. That's what you need to
I'm
do.
not gonna sit in between them. I'm going to flex as I Actually, wait. What are the policies for like
already on
undressing here and whatnot?
I mean, you're already just in a towel, so.
Exactly.
No, I meant like the policies, like no fucking in the spa room, that type of
I mean, I
shit.
don't care.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't
Just
think
K4, nobody
there's
cares.
policy against that.
I see. I think I'd start like washing
These things have been
myself
normalized.
fucking in the spa room. There's just that one couple in the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, that
Every time.
probably happens a lot in like the main pool area, to be honest.
I'd believe it.
I can see it. But yeah, I think I'd sit close by, wash myself, and be like, "So is that about stocks about KE?"
Mm-hmm.
And like, oh, have you not heard, random muscular woman? KE's stock jumped like stupidly high, literally overnight.
I know, right? Isn't that crazy? I'm telling you, they must have reinvented something.
They reinvented like a hempen rope or like sliced bread or something.
They reinvented the wheel.
I don't know. Maybe they brought
Fire.
back. Maybe they...
They reinvented fire.
God. Nah, I definitely talked to them and be like, yeah, that's crazy. I just checked my stocks and I see they went up so high. I was like, oh my god. What'd they do?
And like, oh, you're on the stock exchange?
Yeah, gotta make money passively.
And they both nod in agreement.
I recently took out what I put in, so now I can just let that money ride.
And you're like, congratulations, OMG,
Yeah. And then I proceed to completely utterly sit there on my phone, being bored out of my mind because I'm like, damn, all these women, they only care about stocks and fashion.
You know, you talk about fashion and talk about like the newest in beauty prosthetics and like, you know, the newest fashion trends.
And I'm thinking to myself, maybe I should make a business out of this.
They
Then I'm
say
thinking,
not one word about the
nope.
newest trends in firearm purchases.
No, they don't. It's saddening me. It saddens me.
Or body armor. It's only mundane fashion.
Oh, I messed up. But yeah, no. So sad.
Very sad indeed. And then yeah, so we'll cut over back to Bonus and Cairo. You guys head into one of the saunas. This one is empty, so you guys are the only two people in here.
Hey.
And you know, you guys take your seats like the nice wooden benches, and the big like electric boiler in the middle of the room kicks on, and the room rapidly begins to heat up, and the water begins to boil. And Bonus, he just kind of like sits there, you know, his bionic arms fully on display. He doesn't bother hiding them. He's just, you know, sitting there having a good old time, breathing deeply through his mask. And like,
Is he like?
No, he's just taking like nice. He's like meditating essentially.
Okay.
Next to you. You know, taking very like slow but very deep breaths. You know, controlling his breathing.
I thought he was like
He's just
full on,
panting.
Darth Vader over here.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, he like snorted like a line of synth cocaine before he came here, so he's raring to go.
His eyes beneath his mask are like bloodshot.
Yeah, they're just
Wolf of Wall Street style.
yeah. But yeah, so like 10 minutes go by, and the door opens. Well, I guess it wouldn't be the door. It'd probably be like an airlock, so none of the heat escapes. And like
On a scale of 1 to like 100, how hot is it in here?
I mean, it's like I think saunas go up to like above 100 degrees, don't they? Like in the 90s or something like that, hundreds.
I think it's like upper 90s.
Yeah, like it's still pretty warm. So you're both still like, you know, sweating out all of the horrible pollutants that you guys eat in your cheap meals, and all of like the garbage like soot and blood and dirt and ash and stuff that you guys have accumulated over the past.
That a shower just wouldn't take out.
Yeah, it's just impossible to get rid of. It's just like in your pores.
Yeah. Which is
minutes.
good.
Yeah, of course. It feels very, you know, peaceful, very relaxing. You feel nice and refreshed.
So you said the door opens, right?
Yeah, the door opens, and one of the staff members walks in, and she carries a plate, literally a silver platter, with like some cigars on it. And she walks over to Bonus, and he just like, "Your cigars, sir." And he's like, "Ah, thank you." And he takes one of the cigars off, and he's just like a really fancy like one of those like souffle like blowtorches, you know, they have, and he lights the cigar.
Oh yeah, because you're not supposed to, you know, light it. You're supposed to like just torch the end.
Yeah.
Or you're supposed to torch it beforehand and then light the end.
Yes.
Because if you burn the inside of it, it ruins the entire cigar.
Yeah. So he does the whole thing, and then as soon as he kind of puts the torch back on the platter, he like shoos her away, and she bows and then walks out.
Before she leaves, I'll ask her for a smoke leaf joint.
And she's like, "Ah, of course." And she's like, "Give me one moment, sir." And she leaves.
Yeah.
And she comes back a minute later, similar platter, with a bunch of joints on it.
Yeah.
And she gives you take one of them, you light it, and then she leaves. And then she leaves a second time. That's when, you know, Bonus, who hasn't actually, like, between when she was gone and before she came back, he never actually, like, took any, like, puffs of the cigar. He just kind of held it in his hand, looking like a middle-aged fat cat rich guy in a sauna. He smokes a cigar in the sauna, like a jerk. And when she leaves the second time, that's when he like swaps hands with the cigar, and he reaches behind like his jaw, and you hear like chink as he unlatches part of the mask, and he releases the top part on his forehead, and he peels this like thick titanium mask off in front of his face, and you see him for like the first time in several months. You see his face. It's covered in scars, really short, like almost like borderline bald head.
Yeah.
And his most notable feature is he has like literally red eyes, like fully red eyes. Like there is no other. It's like the white.
Has he always
black,
had
and
that?
then the red. He has. He never
Okay.
like really took notice of it before because you only saw his face like once. But now that you've seen him, like the scars on his back, you're like, this guy mysterious, shady, suspicious, weird.
Yeah.
He has his red eyes, and he, begins to take puffs of the cigar, and he relaxes all the way, and he's like, he nods his head to himself quietly.
I'll turn to him and I'll be like, you can, talk to the other members of the team, right?
Like, I talked to the members of the team.
And that's not what I mean.
And he takes a cigar, and he's like, to be honest, though, it kind of scares me.
Well, Oid scares everybody. We know next to nothing about him, but we also know next to nothing about you.
Bonus shrugs. It's kind of the point, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, but then, what is having friends for?
He shrugs again, takes a puff of the cigar.
Pussy.
You just hear over some vocals.
Well, I'm gonna be out front. Bonus and I are not talking on sub vocals right now.
I know. I just want to say that.
So out of nowhere, Nox just goes, "Pussy."
Yeah, she had an inkling
and
somewhere.
her saw
Without
that
any
the two women
context.
just toss.
Without any context.
Two women just look at her like, huh? What'd you say?
It's like,
nothing.
it's like, oh, what
Honestly,
I
I
say?
think
Oh, sorry, one of my friends were being sentimental. I could feel it,
I could feel
deep,
it.
deep in my heart.
It was in the force.
Well, anyway, but yeah, like I'll turn to Bonus and be like, at least I've noticed something's wrong, man.
And he raised an eyebrow and he's like, what do you mean? Do I look sickly or something?
Not that you look like you're sick or anything, but time has been cruel. I can tell.
You call me old, buddy?
Watch your words, pal.
I assure you, all right? I'm only in my late 40s, okay? Only in my late
Well,
40s.
I know that much, but I'm
As he
saying,
flexes.
Yeah, he does flex. He only has, like, titanium alloy steel arms. So it's kind of redundant for him to flex. But his torso is still flesh. Is still, like, old man jacked. So his skin's really taut against his body and stuff. And he still has, like, an 8-pack. And he's like, I'm still in my physical condition. And I only take occasional steroid injections.
that's, again, not what I mean.
Like, what do you mean the fact that my epidermis is 100% scar tissue?
Emotional toll is a hell of a thing, buddy.
Like, oh. What do
You
mean?
or a loved one suffered from PTSD.
No, damn it. This is like, what do you mean? I'm totally fine. Perfectly normal.
Right.
Totally fine.
Right.
And he just nods his head, smokes a cigar.
Well, you know where to find us if you ever need to talk.
You're like, me? Talk? No.
Yes,
I'm not a rat.
because it is.
You're like, I assure you, I am 100% not wearing a wire right now. Speaking of
I
which,
swear.
about that bombing of Tenacity Tower, guy, it was you, right? Yeah, could you talk right into my jaw? That would be really. Could you just talk right into my ear? It'd be great.
Bonus, you know what I mean.
I'm like, yeah.
You know where to go if you ever need to, lessen the emotional load.
The therapist.
Essentially, yeah.
Bonus uses therapist. Bonus uses violence as his therapy. Okay.
Yes,
If he wants
but
to
we're
get something off
talking
his chest, he's
about
gonna get it off somebody else's chest by putting it
talking
through their
about-
chest.
healthy mediums right now.
Bonus only knows violence. Okay, that's how he fixes every problem.
The best
Like,
kind.
literally on his character sheet, I have a trait. I can tell you what it's called. His trait is called. Where is it? It is. It's called violent, and he solves problems with his fists or gun, even if the situation doesn't always require it. It's literally on his character sheet.
Ominous.
Wow, actual psychopath.
I mean, yeah. Says the meatbag killing robot over here. All right, buddy.
What are you
Hot coffee,
talking about?
kettle
It's
black.
justified. Perfectly justified.
Yeah. Sure. And melting berry was done justified too.
It was.
It was
alright.
justified. I will say that much. It was justified.
He
Damn
didn't read the
straight, it was
contract, He missed out on the death ray clause.
Yeah,
Sure, bro, sure.
honestly.
Pleb.
So, yeah,
Ian.
so Bonus and Cairo, keep relaxing in the sauna for a while. And we'll cut over to Mr. Oid. You are by yourself, and you get brought into the elevator by a couple of the Masusi? I don't know.
Mususe.
By the
Something.
employees. And they bring you up a couple of floors, and they stab you 83 times in the stomach with knives. No.
Oh my gosh.
You see that coming.
Julius Caesar? Damn.
They both have 4 bionic arms and are quadruple wielding knives. And they all have
Still
bionic
body,
legs.
still
They can
body.
attack 4 times each knife. That's 24 stabs.
It's sad that I was gonna make the joke about him. The one out of all of us is the one that gets fucked over in this place.
It has to be Oid. Of course it is. He's the
Mr.
bullet sponge.
The Johnson's like, that's it.
You killed Barry.
He's been a robot for too long.
Robot.
Killed Barry. He killed Barry.
Yeah, he killed Barry. This is, the masseuse is like, this is for Barry, my brother. I'm
This is
Harry.
for Barry. He was gonna marry me.
I'm Harry.
Yeah.
Jesus, I feel so
Harry
bad
the
for that
bullet.
woman.
Yeah. No.
Barry
so
was
they-
gonna marry his sister Harry.
Yeah. So they lead him up into this special super advanced looking like workshop area, and they loosen your joints. They replace all the scrap metal parts that you've been jacked up, and replace them with nice shiny brand new ones. They shine and wax and buff your body. They recalibrate your limbs and your sensory input modules, and they rewire some of the wiring that got severed when you were trying to Swiss cheese one of the many times that it happened in the past 2 months. And they do almost as good a job at repairing you as Britt does in the basement of the Condemned. And that takes a while. And yeah, you guys, stay in the sauna for a while. What do y'all do after that? After the sauna?
Oh, I definitely start talking up with the women. I'm like, hey, you want to go grab a drink after this and talk about stocks and blah, 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 blah.
This is how he does it. This is how she does it.
I'd be like, let me tell you, if there's one thing I know that your husbands can't do is really understand how you're feeling. Trust me.
He's a
I know
hack.
exactly.
One thing
I
that your
am
husbands
Booba.
can't do: organize your portfolio.
Organize your
Let me tell you, Whew, if there's one thing I learned in my time of living, it's how to organize a good portfolio.
Oh yeah, nothing better than looking at a nice, organized portfolio. You know.
God.
But yeah. So you're gonna like ask them for drinks or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey, you want to go get a drink after this? You know. Baby.
Give me a charisma check, I guess.
Would it be a disadvantage because they're married?
And I'm a strong, beautiful, tall woman. I'm taller than their husbands.
That's also true. But I think like, because you should impose it at the date, so they wouldn't be like, oh, we're just gonna talk business, you know, girls' night on the town, you know.
Oh, talk business, all right. Oh yeah. Goes to show that organizing portfolio joke got me. John gave me good luck because I got a 10.
Yeah.
But I also can't find my phone.
Was like, oh,
Found it.
yeah, we'll, you know, that sounds lovely. You know, we'd love to talk about stocks with you, large woman.
Yes. And making me regret not buying a RoboShong for this session.
God.
Not the only thing that's large.
Jesus.
I mean, you could just say, hey, I need to make a pit stop real quick.
A pit stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna get horribly intrusive cyber surgery. I'm gonna be back in like an A.
Hey, I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I need to get an intrusive cyber surgery real quick.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could get a temporary one, or like
no,
hey.
just
3D
no.
Pro one.
Stop at like your local Spencer's.
God, this is. I just go to them like, this is what I'd look like if I was, you know, a male. Show them a giant. Anyway, so yeah, I get drinks with the women, bro.
Whammon.
All right. Well, I mean, you got the rest of the day to spend at this resort. So are you just gonna be like, all right, hour in the sauna, and then I'm leaving?
No, I'm gonna spend. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna order drinks in the sauna, you know. And here's my masterful plan. So they're gonna be real hot and steamy, if you know what I mean. Right? On top of that, oh yeah, it's gonna be real hot and steamy. On top of that, I'm also gonna get them drunk. So this may like just knock them the fuck out. But on the other hand, though,
What? You're gonna get white to drug their drinks when the police walk by?
no, because they're in a hot environment and they're getting blasted. Is what I'm saying.
All right, so you order like a bunch of drinks and stuff, and the drinks come in. The women are like, "OMG, these are so expensive! Oh my god, you have to do this. It's so nice." And then you're like, "Oh, I'm not paying for it. Let me out."
It's like, oh me, oh yeah. Oh, let me tell you, I'm not paying for a single one.
And
They're like,
"What?
huh?
You guys
And be like,
you know.
oh, don't worry, they're covered, all right.
And like, oh, you know somebody that runs the place or something?
Something like that. And then I proceed to, you know, chug down some drinks with them. You know what I'm saying?
Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions. That might get you killed.
So like, so you know somebody like that? Okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah, you know how it is. I mean,
Alright.
yeah, you know.
Okay, so you have your drinks.
Mhm.
What are you and Bonus gonna do, Cairo? After you've had your fill of the steam bath?
I'll see what he
I don't know.
thinks. Because Cairo could go for a massage.
Yeah, I
Happy
think
ending massage.
and Bonus would be down for a massage. He definitely does also wanna stop in like the main like bath area because he wants to get some nice, you know, minerals in his blood. You know, rejuvenate that skin.
That he lost.
Yeah, but he's that's you know starting to feel age's wrath.
Alright, yeah, I can get with that.
All right, so you guys you know use the AR menu and you order up a nice doing couples massage.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then they, bring you guys into like this really nice like. I've only ever gotten a massage once in my life, so my experience is limited. But it's like a nice dimly lit room. They got like incense and stuff. But you can pick from like this massive rack of like lotions and stuff that they can like oils that they can like massage you with, and each of them have various additional effects. Anything from being like narcotics essentially to being like hallucinogenic or like euphoric to being like de-aging or being like strength enhancing or like giving you like a boost of energy or anything of the sort. Just to different gimmicks that they put in the lotions to make you feel a bit better.
Kara's gonna go with the nice lavender.
Punch is gonna pick the de-aging one because he wants to be young. He's gonna get 18,000 shots of Botox in every part of his body. Gonna become a living Botox balloon. No. So he chooses that one, and you guys get your nice massages. Bonus has like the most buff masseuse the resort has on payroll show up.
No.
And literally like beat him half unconscious because
you know where it's at. It's not at the buff person. It's at the small Asian woman.
Yeah, it's like walks on your back and stuff.
Yo, I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, yeah, small Asian woman.
Mm-hmm. He gets like acupuncture. He gets like like the hot like rocks and stuff that they put on your back.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't feel very much because the scars are so thick, but it's a nice experience. So yeah, you do that. Oi, do you do anything after you get your nice android treatment?
Android cream.
I don't know. I think I'm just
like
gonna.
waxing,
Droid cream. No, you could get a buff and polish.
Yeah. Or you could get like I guess you could get like a skin treatment for like the synthetic skin that's on like your face and stuff.
Oh jeez.
Sure, I'll hop over to some area, the other upper crust, or like getting their, I don't know, facials done or whatever. I'll, pop down like nothing's wrong. I feel like, so you killed your elephant.
Okay, yeah. So you head over to like the, where people get like the mud baths and like the facials, the cucumbers over their eyes and stuff like that. And there's a lot of like super rich people here. People who have like solid gold-plated bionic arms and stuff like that, and like super aesthetic shaped bodies, and they probably have like nutrition, like vital monitors in their bodies that like auto distribute like vitamins and stuff so they don't have to like worry about a healthy diet. They've got like their mud baths, they've got like mimosas and like cocktails and stuff they're sipping, and you walk in this big robot, and they kind of give you like side eyes, and then they're like, what's a clanker doing here, man?
Clanker.
Yeah.
Clanking.
I'm clanking. And so they give you the treatment on the few parts of your body that are like fleshy, so like your face, your hands, you start getting that done. Back over to Nux then. What's like, okay, you buy the women a bunch of drinks and you guys talk about stocks for like an hour and a half. Somehow, you only have like 2 stocks in your whole portfolio.
I had a friend that went into a bunch of stocks. Their person was Delay, kind of a doctor.
Kind of a doctor. So what are you doing after you talk
Next,
about get them the drinks
let
and
me
stuff,
tell you.
some nice champagne.
Next,
some wine.
we get them. They're like, hey, after this, you want get that massage. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you're like, oh my gosh, lady, you should totally get like a group massage, and they're like, OMG, tall woman, we totally should.
Yes, and then I'm like, oh, you want to be great with a massage? Trust me, I've had many massages. There's this one cruise I went on, and there's like this drug that just increases your senses. By the way, I'm talking about aphrodisiac, if you couldn't tell. And I'm like, let me tell you, it is wonderful. Let me go suggest it to the masseuses to give it to you. You know?
Okay, so you're just actually going to just drug these people. Okay, cool. All right, definitely not illegal.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, hey, I suggested it to them. Like, if you want, I could tell the masseuses to, put it in while you're getting a massage.
I mean, sure, give me like another charisma check, I guess.
God, I'm failing at this, boss.
This is the boss fight, yeah.
Oh, no, not that boss fight.
No, this is the boss fight.
Getting 2 women?
Yes.
You could just order one from the like resort's staff list. You don't need
I'm gonna do that later, yeah.
God. Despicable.
Not despicable. I don't know what you're talking about, alright? I'm a woman, it should be fine.
It is fine.
It is fine. So someone in the comments would be like, my wife went to a massage parlor and this same thing happened.
My way.
I got 9.
My wife.
I was just like, damn. Just imagine though, you come home, your wife comes back, it's like, oh, I had this great time with this female, and then you get shocked, you get like flashbacks to this session, you're like, oh no.
Oh no. Alright, so with a 9. Yes, they're like, oh my god, that sounds so nice. Like, you went on a cruise? It's so cool. What did you guys do? And do you tell them about like, oh yeah, I'm actually like a hitman for hire? I'm a bounty hunting mercenary. Well, then what do you tell them about the cruise? You're just like, oh, it was nice. There was many.
Oh, what I tell them about the cruise? I tell them like, oh, the cruise was such a wonderful time. I went from here all the way to Europe. It was so amazing, let me tell you. And the cruise was so nice. We had like a nice stop in the middle of the ocean. It was pretty nice with a great view. Oh, the sunset was perfect. Let me tell you, if there's one thing you should have your husbands do for you, is bring you on this cruise to Europe. Let me tell you.
Okay, and they're like, oh my god, that sounds so nice,
Mhm.
And they're like, well, you seem to be like, not the usual person that would be expected to like cruises and, spas and stuff like that. You look more of like, I don't know, a fighting type, I guess.
A big fighting type, does wrestling and that type of stuff. Yeah, I do some of that on the side, per se. I run a really nice business though. The real reason why I got such good clients on my hands, and then I give them my security business card.
Like,
Do you remember that? Yeah, if you remember that not too long ago. Actually, that was many sessions ago. What am I talking about? That I created a security business. I was like, I did not. I mentioned the business to them. I'm like, wait a minute. In a sauna, I can't give them my business card.
You need at least AR, so you could just like.
Oh yeah, I guess I could just AR. Yeah, and be like, I know like many great clients. I take care of my clients, and they sometimes pay me back like, hey, you want to go on a cruise with me? I'm like, sure, why not? It's a very wonderful experience. Let me tell you, ladies.
And they're like, well, that's so cool. That's so cool. You get to like do that. They're like, well, we'll keep that in mind. If we need some protecting or something.
Man, I can't wait until the Johnson's like, you gotta kill these 2 women, and be like, well, it'd be like clients who pay higher get priority. What can I say?
Yeah.
They're like, what about the time at the hotel? It's like, yeah, he paid for it.
He's the guy that paid for all of it.
That's the guy I know.
Yeah. So they agree to get the special treatment, shall we say? And you guys get the massage and stuff. And once again, they do have to pump you like extra.
Oh, I don't get
drugs.
any.
Oh, you don't get any this time? Okay. Then yeah,
No.
so you don't get anything. So you don't feel anything out of the ordinary.
I tell them like they want it, but I'm like I just want to have a nice time with a normal massage. Ain't trying to do anything. Trying to do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I mean, they do like let you pick out like the weaker like lotions and stuff and like oils that don't have like as powerful a narcotic effect, but they don't do anything for you because you're a Codian and you're like borderline immune. Still feels nice though. Still a nice massage. The other two of them are like freaking out next to you the whole time because even like the slightest touch is like I don't know an explosion.
Orgasmic.
Yeah, it's very intense, as you know from experience.
Oh, I know.
So they're like yelling and stuff the whole time.
Yell. Whew.
Yeah,
I'll
okay,
tell
yeah,
ya
because you're like
what.
you like that was euphoric for you and your red Codian who's like
Mhm.
resistant to drugs. They're normal
Nah,
people.
Yeah, maybe I was like, oh fuck, right, kind of normal. Maybe that was too strong of a touch.
Maybe
They're
that
like,
was too
they
much.
touch the floor and they're like, oh.
Yeah, pretty much. Just like laying down is enough to send them into like a trance.
Complete stimulated overload.
Yeah.
God, I'd sit there and be like, oh, I'm so glad I gave them alcohol before this. And they'd be like, I have no idea how they'd react if I gave it to them right now. They drink it, they're like, oh, the glass.
And you're like, ugh. Yeah, just the act of like drinking would probably feel really weird, to be honest.
It would probably feel weird.
Probably weird.
I could see it.
So that happens. Do you do anything about that, or do you just be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have given them just strong narcotics?
I tell them, Susan, like, tone it down a bit. I forgot they're not as tolerant with it. Just a tiny bit. Just like only human touch, not touching the floor, would get them. You know what I'm saying?
And you're like, oh well, it's too late, but.
No, I mean when you apply more after.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
what I
you'll
mean.
go get me more. So yeah, so the massage goes down. Bonus and Kairo's massage finishes up in a few rooms down. You probably could hear the yelling through the walls, to be honest. Over like the nice, tranquil, like airy flute music and like elevator music is playing over the speakers. And
You're like, God.
you're like, Jesus, it's gotta be nuts.
Jeez.
Nobody else could do that. So after that, Bonus is like, all right, well, I'm gonna head into the main pool area. Get some rejuvenation in my old bones.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, when he makes his way over, are you gonna follow, or are you going to go off on your own?
You know what? Kairo's gonna go to a chiropractor.
A chiropractor?
Okay, so
Wow.
Cairo gets fractured.
That's what I thought you said at first. That's what I was like,
Yeah, like,
damn, that's a nice one.
Yeah. Yeah, so Cairo gets fractured.
Now you have to add another family member just for that.
Pranked. This is my twin brother, Practed. Together we are chiropractic. So yes, you get like your body adjusted and stuff. As you're running through the hallway, you're passing some of the other guests and stuff that are walking around. Most of whom are just wearing like towels.
I don't
or
even make eye contact
nothing
with
at all.
them.
So you walk through the halls, you see passing like employees and stuff, they're leading people around or carrying trays of stuff, and everything from like food to like plates of syringes and stuff like that. for like body parts, like new like chrome they install on people.
Oh, I was about to say. Wait a minute.
Yeah, this is a cannibal resort actually. Didn't mention. This is the plot twist of the mission. You're gonna be eaten after this is all over.
I knew it.
No.
I knew it.
You do pass an elevator that you took to get up to this floor, and as you pass by, the door opens, and a group of like half a dozen guys walk out, and they're all just in like towels and stuff. And they're all covered in like Japanese yakuza tattoos, and they're all like super built and stuff, and they're all talking to each other in like Japanese, and they see you and they like stop talking all of a sudden, and it's like shoot you like a suspicious, intimidating glance, and then they keep following the employee that's like leading them.
I'll shift my eye color to red, and I'll do the same.
Okay, yeah.
I'll intimidate them right back.
Yeah, so you, and they kind of like, well, one of them, like when they walk past you, like purposely like bumps his shoulder into yours, just to like, yeah.
Before he can like move his shoulder back into position, I'll bump his right back.
God.
Seriously, guy in the middle of the hallway, and the guy's like, "Hey, watch where you're going, buddy."
I didn't bump into you. You bumped into me. Can I make a charisma check on this?
Why are you trying to convince him that he
bumped into me and he's in the wrong and he's the asshole here? Yes.
Okay. Then
Wow, it's almost like he's a gang member and purposely did that.
Yeah.
All right, at disadvantage, you said?
Yeah.
All right, sick. I got a 10 and a 9, so it doesn't even matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Nah, whatever, buddy," and he
Hey, the least you could do is apologize.
and he's like, and he goes to say something else, but one of his buddies like grabs him by the shoulder and he's something in Japanese, and he's like, and they drag him away essentially.
Do you know who that is?
They'll turn a fist fight in the middle of the hallway.
I'm not gonna report this to the others because I know exactly what'll happen if I do.
Kill him out.
I'll laugh.
Yeah, so you get your chiropractic.
Yeah.
Chiro, and yeah, it's pretty nice. For once, you feel like your body is in line with itself.
Sick.
All right, cool.
I'm just really hoping at this point that they don't go into the bath.
Of course they are, bro. What do you mean?
Oh,
This is the point of this mission.
I'm gonna go on the radio.
Nude fist
Be like,
fight?
Hey, bonus. I'm gonna be going to get my stuff in a second. Don't do anything rash.
I don't think you would have a way to communicate with him on you because your sub-vocals are in your helmet.
Oh, fuck.
Only bonus and
What?
Wade have sub-vocals in their like actual heads.
I thought I had mine in my head.
Aren't all sub
That was the point of sub-vocals.
I think theirs are in your mask.
No,
I
mine
could've
are on
sworn
me
I
because I've
never
had
bought
my
it.
mask off.
Yours are in your head.
What?
I think
Apple Parties is in their
there
head.
have been times where I've had no mask on, and I've communicated through sub-vocals.
I think you're confusing no one. I think you just lost.
I think it's the second group we're thinking of that has like some of you have it, some of you don't.
The second group, yes, some
I
have.
don't think like Gabe has it or like does Alex have it? I don't remember. Anyway,
I think you're confusing who has a sub vocal and phone.
yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, so you just like I'm gonna get my stuff. Don't do anything rash. And he's
Yeah,
like, why?
yeah. You might want to leave the bath.
And he's like, what? And this guy here, I'm chilling.
Hence why I'm going to get my stuff. Don't worry. You know what? Bad times are a coming.
And he's like, what?
Try to hold your temper until I can get there.
Alrighty. So you start making your way after you get practiced. Back over to the main baths. Do you tell anybody else about that, or are you just like?
Yes, I do. Does that mean they're gonna help? No, not at all.
Okay, so Nox and Oid, kind of like calls you on some vocals and is like, hey,
Things are about to go down.
I'm like,
So
oh,
he hears
where?
the moans of thousands of the women.
Does this need immediate attention?
Absolutely yes. Because I have one sneaking suspicion, and it may not turn out too well in the end. So yeah, this is cause for some concern.
Okay, so do Nox and or Oid stop what they're doing and be like, all right, I gotta go, or are you just gonna be like, you know what, they got it. Two of them can handle
I
it.
mean, I guess I'll head over.
Okay, what about you, Nox?
Someone's gonna do it.
I think what I'm gonna do is cry. Oh fuck. God. What I'm gonna do is probably shoot over my phone number to them and then be like, ladies, I gotta go, as they clearly cannot understand what I'm saying as they're having an orgasmic massage. Not my problem though. And I shoot over my number and then I'm like, I go back and some vocals. I'm like, this better be important enough, man. I was about to smash.
This may be important in the sense that we could be dealing with mass murder here.
That's not important. That's a hobby.
Yeah, but it's bonus we're talking about.
He does it all the time.
I mean, if the Johnson likes this place, I would prefer not to have it fucked up purely for his sake.
Exactly.
Fine. Like, get up, cry a bit, not really, and then proceed to go get my stuff.
Okay, so for dramatic timing, you all arrive at the elevator at the same time, and you all go down to the first floor where the baths are at the same time.
Before that happens, though, I definitely go like, ooh, Oi, you got like a buff or something? Look pretty shiny, pretty new.
And I'll show off. I'll do a bit of a flex.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Squeaky
Must have
clean.
felt
You
good.
eat off of his body plates at this point.
Cool. I'm gonna do that one day.
Hell yeah, bro.
So the elevator's open, and you're back out onto like the main pool area, and you see that there's Bonus, who's like lounging with like his arms up on the side of the pool, on one area, and then you see that the gang of Rakai, gangsters, are on the exact opposite side, and they're all just like huddled up near one another, like side-eyeing Bonus and like talking in hushed tones.
Is Bonus death staring them?
I mean,
pretty
he's
sure
wearing his
Bonus
mask,
would-
so you can't tell where he's looking, but you assume he is.
Honestly, I would feel like Bonus is like, what are you gonna do?
So
Hey,
wait,
here's
do I like get my things? Because I said I was gonna get my things.
Yeah, if you want to, you can get like dressed and fetch your equipment.
Yeah, I'd love to.
All right. So you walk over and you start doing all that. Are the two of you gonna do the same, or?
I mean, as far as I'm Stefani.
Yeah, it's true. You have like clothes, but you like all your other gear is like in your body anyway. What about you, Nox? You're gonna get dressed, get your gear and stuff, or are you gonna be like, nah?
I feel like would just really get my melee weapon, but sure, I'll get my gear weapon.
All right, so the two of you go and start getting dressed and fetching your equipment from like the big lockers. In the meantime, Bonus sees the three of you enter, and he calls over, not in Savogos, just like in normal speech, and he's like, hey, what's going on? We leaving so soon?
Yes.
And he's like, and he puts his hands in the air, and he's like, why? Like, I don't see a problem.
I do. I'm
And
like,
he's just,
Bonus?
swimming over. I guess it's like, because it's only like waist high-ish, like chest high. He just wades across the pool towards where you guys are, very slowly, trudging through. And although the Rakai guys like follow him with their heads as he slowly walks through the water.
Bonus, we are not here on our own money.
And he's like, yeah, I know, but that's what I was saying. Why would we leave so soon? I mean, we could spend like all day and all night here,
With the people currently in the pool with you, I wouldn't recommend it.
I mean, I kind of look and I go, well, I don't think Bonus is. I think Bonus would think twice before deciding to go against it.
Bonus looks over his shoulder and he points at the gang of guys, and he's like, "What do you mean? Are you being racist against those fine gentlemen over there?"
What? No. Look,
No.
I was having
And I
a
say
wonderful.
yes.
Yes, dirty meatbags. Husband Oid draws his minigun, puts it into his forearm, and he shreds everybody in the room.
And I go, no, I think our lovely friend Carl over here is just worried that you're going to ruin the entire trip because someone said something to one another, and then they're gonna be like, oh, you want to go, pal? And then we come over to the pool, and you're surrounded by a bunch of dead bodies in a red pool, and I go, man, who dropped the Kool-Aid in the water? You're like, haha, kind of funny, Nox. Ha 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 ha. I'm like, yeah, ha 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 ha.
And then Zanthorpe's like, I'm never doing anything nice for you again. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, something like that.
See, yeah,
But it's
totally
like,
based.
and what do you mean? Those fine, and he's like talking like unusually loud on purpose. He's like, those fine gentlemen over there mean absolutely nobody any harm. And
Bonus.
they look over their shoulders at him, and they're kind of
Bonus.
confused.
Bonus.
They're totally harmless.
I'm just gonna give Bonus the disappointed parent look.
You're like,
I'm
I'll
very
give you that look,
disappointed.
racist.
Bonus, I've been called a lot of things. Racist has
It's
not been
definitely one of them.
Chiropractors also.
You know what,
one of
Bonus?
them.
You know what, Bonus? I am a lot of things.
I'm a new
Racist isn't one of them.
Like Spazatron, but I'm, and then they smack both of them like, are we just gonna go already, man? It's either I'm making money or banging bitches, right? Make up your mind.
So Bonus is like, I have no problem with those fine gentlemen over there, alright? I don't know why you guys have a problem. What's the issue?
It's one guy, well, actually two. I think you're mature enough.
I
Partly.
I hope Bonus is mature enough.
He's not. I turned to Cairo like he's not. He's speaking louder than normal. Cairo isn't stupid, alright?
I know.
I just said
But
you're
he
not
turns
stupid.
around and he
I
just
know.
looks at the gang of guys. And he's like, right, gentlemen, we're civil. We don't have to cause any problems.
they
They stare at him in Japanese across the room. And he's like, see, they're totally fine.
Can I see what they're saying in Japanese?
Yeah, you have your mask now, so yeah, see, they're just like swearing at him.
It's a bonus, they're swearing at you.
And he's like, I know. I speak Japanese.
This isn't something. This is something we want to happen.
I'm like, but it's fine. There's no bad blood here at all.
Bonus, I don't like the sarcastic implications that you're making right now.
No, nothing is wrong. You just go back to your practi and get Kairo'd, and
God.
Nobody will be of the wiser. No issue.
Get Kairo'd.
Bonus, just because no one knows anything about it doesn't mean something didn't happen.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. Totally fine. Right, Boyd? You agree with me?
Sure. Indeed, I for sure do. That is indeed a thing that does happen and that I agree with. Indeed.
He knows what's up.
I'm putting a lot of trust in you.
No, you're not.
You're right, I'm not.
But you know for a fact that you can't win Dragon Mount.
Yeah, I'll lose.
Just like those guys over there.
And he's like, oh, Nox, how would you say such a horrible thing about those gentlemen, claiming that I would beat them in a fight 1v6? That's
I know,
so rude
right?
of you. And he cracks his neck.
I'd be like, man, that'd be such a shame. Such a
Can I see what they're
insult.
saying now?
Yeah, so they're like whispering to themselves, and they're like, those retards over there are bad mouthing us, and like, I think that old guy is calling us weak. And they're like, huh? And we're really confused.
Oh no.
I'd be like,
no.
oh, wait, I got this. I'm like, wait, bonus. I got it. I'd be like, here's how we can make everyone happy. Just challenge them to an arm wrestling contest.
And he cocks an eyebrow. Well, you can't see it because he's wearing a mask. He cocks his head at you, and he's like,
Does the
arm
vine boom sound effect play?
Yeah. And I'm just like, think about it, bonus, right? We both know that you and I, mainly you, just are bloodthirsty heathen. Not really. But come on, bonus. We both know that you want to beat them up. I'm like, but we also want to make sure that we can come back here anytime you want and not be kicked out of here like multiple places. So if you say you're civil, like you've been calling them, just challenge them to like an arm wrestling contest or beat them in Monopoly. What are they gonna do?
And Bonus is like, if you insist. And he turns around and he points to the guys and he's like, you! And he starts talking in Japanese.
I
challenge you to a arm wrestling competition, a test of strength. Pick your champion, fools! And they look at him, look at each other, they kind of huddle for a second, and look back at him, and they bust out laughing, and they like climb out of the pool and stuff, dripping wet like Bonus is, and their feet slap over on the tile floor, and they walk over, and then the leader guy, who's the leader, he's wearing an eye patch, by the way, really weird in K4 wearing an eye patch,
and not just have a cybernetic eye.
Exactly, yeah.
The cybernetic eye patch.
Cybernetic eye patch, yeah. And then he walks over, and he's like, talking in like really broken accented English. I'm not gonna try to mimic because I don't do Asian accents well. And he's like, oh, yeah, you want us to pick our champion, go up against you, buddy? And Bonus is like, yeah, buddy. And then the Japanese guys, they laugh, and he does like the finger whistle. It's like deafeningly loud. And the big like paper door that you guys came in from slides open, and standing in the doorway is just like the upper half, or like the lower half, of this like 10, 12 foot tall, super jacked, half chromed out cyborg. Like he's so tall that his head is above the door frame.
Bonus.
And he's wearing a giant.
You know what? You know what?
I turn to Boss, I'm like, yeah, I'll be your champion.
No. Bonus is our champion.
But we didn't challenge him.
And
I
then
mean,
bonus
you know,
hits
I
it
can
for-
make him a real champion.
Yeah,
Just
just
catch
one
him
full
with
of
giraffe.
sausage bonus on, if you were dealing with any kind of narcotic, you would instantly go buck wall on everybody in this room. you would gun down the whole gang instantly.
But he doesn't have any guns.
He'd still
Hmm.
beat
Gun
them.
down with his arms, you know what I
machine
mean?
gun punch. Like a dodo character.
What up?
And so we see this giant guy. I have art for this big boy. Because he's like a dedicated character enemy type for the narcotic. I gotta find it though.
You dare to challenge me, you American.
Really huge guy. He crouches like to a squat basically, and he crawls through the doorway. And he's like 10, 12 feet tall. Built like a brick, like a farmhouse. Like this man is massive.
Does he do sumo though?
He does. I mean, he's not fat. He is like super ripped. And his
I mean, you can
left
do
arm and
sumo
his
without
left-
being fat.
His left arm, his left leg are fully metal, and he has a bionic torso. So like the upper half of his chest is just steel. But because he's so big, like it's all like a bunch of different colored like plates of metal strapped to the like frame underneath, because like he's too big for any standard like bionic torso essentially. Because this guy, he got the extreme growth hormone overhaul, which is an organic modification that made him like an actual human giant. He's a large-sized creature. He's a big boy.
Alright, Bonus, you got this.
And but see, he cracks his bionic knuckles and he cracks his neck again. And he's like, yeah, I think I could take that guy. And he, you know, and the Japanese guys, they start like laughing and stuff, you know, ho ho ho, he, hew hew hew.
Before bonus goes after armor soul this guy, I'll put my hand on his shoulder and be like, "Are you sure you don't want to move?"
Little
Don't you
pop-up.
hesitate?
Yeah, that's what the guy looks like. I found the image.
God, he must have went to the sauna and the robot place.
He is a very big man.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't have any weapons on him and stuff because that's all in his like locker and everything, but the rest of him's still there. So yes, you ask bonus if he wants, you know, an upgrade, and he's like, you know what? No, I think I got this. I'm confident in my abilities.
Like, all right, it's your funeral.
And he's
Yeah,
"I mean, you know,
honestly.
how strong could this guy be? You know, and he points up at this guy's like stomach area. He's that big.
Bonus. Bonus.
Like,
Never
how-
tempt
how-
fate.
how strong?
At that point, I think I'm just gonna
thought-
turn back to the boys and I'm gonna, you know, whisper over to Cairo. So, should we arrange like a closed casket thing, or?
That'd probably be for the best.
And so the Japanese guys, they pull over. Actually, no, I think when Bonus is like, oh, how strong can this guy be? The big dude lumbers over to like the rock feature, like of the waterfall, and just straight cracks one of the big like chunks of rock right off the wall, and slams it down on the ground at like the table where they're gonna arm wrestle. And he's like, oh, okay.
All right,
Cool.
Bonus.
Yeah, like I
well,
told
it's been nice knowing you.
I go Boss, I told you I could have been your champion, man.
Like, no, I got this. This is child's play. You know, back in my day, I had to arm wrestle guys
can
with
I-
both arms behind my back.
can I like make like the tape measure thing with my hands and like act like I'm measuring him out for his like casket?
Yeah, so you. Alright, yeah. You use like AR projections to make like a measuring tape appear in midair, and you just. Alright. 5.5 feet tall, 4 or 5 feet wide. Alright, I think I got a coffin size for that. And he's like, it'll be fine, guys, it'll be fine. Trust me. And he kneels over on this big, I guess he probably wouldn't have to, he's like standing fully, and the big guy is like crouched, like kneeling. And this huge guy's massive bionic arm is, I shouldn't know, because his right arm is just fleshy. And his big flesh arm is easily big enough to like wrap around Bonus's forearm. Like this guy is massive. Like two Andre the Giants in like one guy. This is a big boy. And Bonus has his bionic arm, and he's like, okay, who's gonna count this off for us, huh?
Oh, I'd definitely be the ref for this one. I crack my own hands. I'm like, all right. I put my hands over their hands. I'm like, all right, no foul play, no punching below the waist, no kicking. I'll dome anyone that breaks the rules. And then I clasp their hands. I'm like 3, 2, 1, and go. And then I let go.
And then
The guys
flying near the nearest wall. No, I'm gonna roll my special dice, the dice that I only usually use for like mercy rolls and stuff that like glow.
Actually gonna kill him.
Might as well be a mercy.
Hey, Dakota.
Yeah.
I have whatchamacallit, I have that other skill Myron, right?
The gunslinger one, yeah.
Yes. Okay, good.
I gotta find where is my dice of power.
Good stuff.
I gotta find this mod in my list of 9 pages of stuff. 'Cause I have so many maps and things downloaded. Where really can I find it? I must be blind, deaf, and dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure the viewers have seen it like 5 times already, and I'm just like pulling a classic YouTuber and being dumb and blind, but
Yeah, probably.
I know we're doing it live. I'm gonna use a D100 instead of a D10.
Oh my gosh, I have one.
Well, I mean like D10, but it's like times 10. Same thing though. All right, so
I
this
have a
would be
D100 right here.
A contested strength check.
Did bonus lose?
Bonus rolled a 5. And this enemy type is classified as a Ronin, or not a Ronin, an Oni. So the Oni rolled a 10.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
So-
that's the first round. We're doing best 2 out of 3.
Yeah. So I'm thinking first to win 3 times in a row because it's arm wrestling wins. So a crit pass is 2. So the Nice says go, and immediately like Bonus's bionic arm, like the pistons snap and like screws ping out of it as his arm is bent with such an extreme force. You guys figure, taking a look at this guy, this dude could probably lift like a bus over his head. Like this guy is far stronger than Bonus is. And
I'll come in for like emergency repairs after the first round.
Yes. So his arm's snapping, and the springs are pinging off, and the metal's bending, and the sound is horrifying, like a chalkboard. Second roll. If Bonus loses this next
Okay,
roll,
wait. Can I do a check to like help him repair his arm a little bit?
this is all in the same round. It's all in the same game. It's just
Oh.
it's two like
Oh.
whoever wins 3 times in a row wins the match.
Oh, because I was gonna say like the first round, like 3 rounds of arm wrestling.
So he does lose the first round, because barely though this time because he rolled a 3 and then Oni rolled a 4.
Oh my gosh! So he's like starting to fight back.
Yes, he's starting to fight back, but unfortunately, the Oni just kind of like laughs this really deep like mechanical chuckle, and like
all right,
like
Bonus, this is where you hold him.
And then just poof, slams his arm into the table.
All right. Yeah, I'll give him some emergency repairs.
Yeah, so
You want to make an intelligence check or?
No, I'll say that like between you and like the employees that you can call in to just like fix up the arm, they repair him up, and the Japanese guys are like laughing at you guys the whole time. You know, a few of them do
Alright,
grab their own
Bonus.
clothes from their lockers, so they do have like guns and stuff and like knives now.
All right, Bonus. I don't know if you were just fucking around on that first one, but it's time to get serious.
He's like, well, you know, the first round caught me by surprise. All right, that was a moment of weakness. What
I
happened?
cough.
again?
I'm like, sure.
What happened again? And he turns to Oid and he winks.
Okay, good.
I go. All right. How many shots?
2 bloodlust.
Yeah, but
Oh god, bloodlust.
into like battle rage.
Alright, let me see. I think I only have one thing that's irrelevant for this situation. Which would be the muscular one.
Yeah, that's the one that like increases strength or whatever, right? You take a +1 to strength, endurance, and agility for 1 to 4 turns/minutes.
Alright, so I'll for the bonus, as we're doing the repair work or whatever, and I'll clap him on the back. Subtly, not so subtly, and I'll be like, you got this, bro. It's not over yet.
If you're gonna do it stealthily, then give me an agility check to do it stealthily.
Alright, let's see. Uh, 7.
So yeah, so you manage to do it stealthily, and none of the goons see you. And immediately, Bonus gets significantly more jacked. He just, and he walks back over. Beefcake Bonus walks over. He now has equal strength stat with the Oni. They both have 9.
That's
now.
terrifying. That's
Bonus
terrifying.
could lift a double-decker bus over his head right now.
Jeez.
So even though I don't think that would work with like the bionic arm or whatever, because it's like musculo and not like, biological limbs, but I'll let it slide 'cause it's funny. So Bonus walks over and the Nox just gives her spiel again, and round 2 begins. Let's see here.
Did
I
he
like
lose? Did he lose?
I'll watch the match.
I can't make this up. I can't. I'm gonna stream my screen so you guys can look at this for yourselves. I literally cannot make this up.
Jeez. Oh no. Oh no.
Don't say it. 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 Don't say it.
All right,
Oh,
Bonus.
That's 2 losses on his part. So bonus just the round starts, and Bonus immediately I think Nox is like, all right, go, and Bonus is like, huh? And then he's like totally wasn't paying attention, and he is down to his last leg.
gosh.
If he loses his last round, he loses the whole game.
I go to.
I mean,
Oh,
Oh!
victory!
Oh my god!
So he brings it back to neutral. So he's like, oh, and then he's like, bonus, not fail. And he sees, beefcake bonus.
Okay, bonus, keep it composed. You're winning.
Yeah, so now he's
Us?
back at the middle. They're even out.
You're
I mean-
winning by not losing.
Neck and neck.
didn't he be in the lead though?
No, cause Oh yeah, you did
They
have that
Tied.
10.
It
No,
was
it's
1
three-
versus 1.
It's 3 in a row though.
I
So
went 3 in a row.
3 in a row. So.
yeah, that's why I said it didn't matter.
Yes, they're just back in neutral, and then both begins to lose again, ever so slightly. Hoo boy, it's tense now. Oh my god, he loses.
Is it 2-1 right now?
Well, it was 1 in favor of the Oni, and then the Oni rolled another. That's like the 4th 10 he's rolled.
So wait,
That's
bonus
not
rolled
a
a
10
10?
though.
It's not. What do you mean it's not a 10?
bonus
Well,
rolled
not
a
a 10 on the die.
Yeah, he rolled a 10. Oh, it's a 1, isn't it? I'm retarded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ah, so then bonus is winning. Goes back to neutral because he was losing.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm looking at a D10, looking at a D100 is confusing. Okay.
I don't know why I just didn't have 2 D100s.
All right. Bonus is now officially in the lead for the first time the whole match. He is now in the lead. All right, the struggle is real though. The struggle is real. Nope, we're back to neutral. We're back to neutral. Jesus.
God, I'm so glad we did this instead of shooting.
And now, Bonus is losing again. Jesus. He's kind of starting to give out his extra muscle straining.
Oh wait.
Bonus, you
Oh.
better not lose this.
He lost. He lost completely. That's a 1 in an 80. Yeah,
And then you
that's
rolled
3 in a row.
Well, no, because I don't know.
Did
would
they-
a crit fail incur the same as the other guy getting a crit pass? 'Cause
Oh
if
no, I
that's
just
the
thought he
case-
won. I thought he won 2 in a row already.
He rolled 2 in a row so far. Yeah. So now he's.
Is this his second 2 in a row?
Well, this is 2 in favor of the Onyx. If he loses 1 more, Bonus loses the whole thing. Gotta pull it back
Alright.
yet again. He doesn't. Okay. Now we go to my contingency plan.
He shoots him.
He could draw
Oh
us out of it.
no.
No, so
Oh,
this is
no.
a hard fought battle, back and forth. But eventually, Oid's strength serum wears off, and Bonus's nano saviors are unable to repair the damage he's doing to his own body. Oh yeah, because his armor would repair more than nano saviors. Anyway, because he doesn't have super beefy nanites now. And eventually the Oni gets the upper hand, and slowly but surely, but it's like the first round where he like got destroyed. Now it's like a very gentle tap to the table, as but Bonus loses, and the Japanese guys they
I mean, shit.
and they
Shit, I'll go next.
and they
What?
cheer. You're gonna go next. You're gonna arm wrestle this guy next.
Yeah, I've got a strength of 8.
And the Japanese guys, they like crack up laughing and they celebrate, and they're like, "Ah, that's right, get out of here, leave. This is our spa now, ha 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 ha."
I'll crack my mechanical knuckles.
I sigh when Kara's like, "I'm gonna do this in a bit." Ugh.
So, what do you mean you're gonna? I mean, you lost the match, Bucko. This is our
Yeah, well, I'm a
resort now.
completely different person from him.
I'm like, no, you guys are buddy. Like we're
And
together. 2 sides of the battle, and you
and
lost.
if you're so confident, then you'll take it.
And he's like, or you could accept defeat, buddy.
I have never accepted defeat.
Then I scoff like, "This way, don't have a girl."
And And then the Japanese guys are like, what do you mean you're gonna go back on our agreement, are you? Dishonorable?
No, you and him had an agreement. I never
Shameful
had an
display?
agreement with you.
I also look at all of them like the agreement was just to see who could beat each other in arm wrestling. So before you go on and be like, this is our spot, I'll beat you. So don't tempt me.
God, are we all
is
challenging
true.
them now?
Can we
Jesus
just be a
Christ.
big 1v1?
Are we lining up to be whack-a-mole?
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, I think at this point, Bonus walks over to his locker and he retrieves his deagles. He's just
No,
nude, except for his underarm holsters and the 2 guns. And he walks back
I mean,
over.
hey. I
He's
mean,
like,
hey.
don't need armor
Hey.
now.
It could work. Could work. I could pull it out.
My guys are like, oh, what is this? You know, what is this? This is how this works.
I'll turn to them and be like, unless you're scared.
It's like, no, we're not scared, you guys.
Fuck. Oh my
So
god,
you
he's
do
not.
that, and as soon as
He's-
you make chicken noises, the Oni guy grabs you by the face and slams your head against the table, and he's like, "You will wrestle me."
Can I do my quick draw?
You're just gonna
What?
shoot him? He's like, oh,
I
okay.
could.
Oh,
I mean, I
Fuck
could.
We
God.
tried
Okay,
avoiding
okay.
shoot.
Draw.
Okay.
What do you do?
Okay, hold on,
Why are you
hold on.
shooting?
All right. Consensus. Should I just wrestle him? Arm wrestle
Yes, you
He
challenged
did.
him.
He just picked me up and slammed my face onto a table.
yeah,
I
but
don't
like he
care.
RP slammed you. He
Yeah,
RP slammed
wearing
you,
your
bro. It's
helmet,
not
so you didn't
serious.
actually
It's
like
not
deal any
serious.
damage.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ! Holy shit!
All
This
right,
whole time
fine.
we're trying to not shoot up the place. He's like, "Oh, that's it. That's it."
Oid. Buff.
Yeah.
Do you say that out
What?
loud? Do you tell him to buff you
No,
out
no,
loud?
sub vocals.
Alright.
All right. What do you want? Same thing. I give bonus.
What is your most effective one?
Yeah, same one that. Unless would be more intelligent.
I don't think I want to be more intelligent. No, I think I want to be
Yes, you
stupider
do.
for
If-
X
if-
amount of turns.
Nah, if you're more intelligent, you'll know how to beat him without having to overpower him. You're like, his.
It'd be hilarious if Oi was like, okay, sure, I'll buff you, and then just like knock you out. The same serum.
And be like, I saved
I was
you.
gonna say, does he have any bloodlust? But I don't know if I want to take that deep turn.
I mean, he owns some, but you might as well give it to Bonus, who can actually use the bloodlust and deal damage.
God.
He'd go insane, but you could do it. His eyes are red. I mean, Oi does have, like, all the bloodlust you stole from that guy. I just don't know if you'd have it on you.
I mean, I give a couple doses, not like the full like 30 or whatever.
So what would bloodlust do for me in this scenario?
Bloodlust increases your strength, reflexes, it has all incoming damage, but it makes you into, like, a mindless, like, psychopath berserker, essentially. Makes you faster, makes you more reactive, makes you stronger, makes you more durable. But you lose intelligence and you lose your sanity, essentially. Also, you would all know, a big, very common side effect of repeated bloodlust use is permanently red eyes.
Okay.
Oh,
that
that's why he
doesn't
has
affect
red
me.
eyes.
That doesn't affect me.
Yeah, because you have cyber eyes.
Yeah.
But it affects bonus.
All right. So you know what? Yeah, I'll just take the strength one.
Alright, so you do it stealthily again, Boyd?
Yes, please.
I mean, I'm not gonna be upfront about it if I can help it.
Alright, so it's another agility check.
Okay. Well, shit.
Don't say it.
It wasn't a
Don't
1.
say it.
It was a 2.
Don't
It wasn't a
say
1.
It was a 2.
But
It was a 2.
no, 3. Slightly better.
3. Everything matches, doesn't it, for you? No, it doesn't. Just barely fails. Well, I'm gonna. I'll make the enemies roll. I'll see if they can pick up on it.
They're definitely
They
gonna
rolled
see.
10, so yes, guns.
I knew it was gonna happen. I fucking knew it was gonna happen.
Damn it.
Okay, yeah. So you go to stab him, and you pump Cairo up, and all the goons draw like swords, knives, brass knuckles, guns, and they're like, that's cheating. You guys cheated. Just get out of here. That's it. Get out of here, or we'll cut you to ribbons. Dirty cheaters.
I'll look at the big guy. I'll be like, okay.
Okay, what?
Kind of like shallow now that we haven't done it.
Yeah, the way you want to fuck this guy?
All
now?
that build up for nothing.
And the Oni's like, you could give me this serum. Then it would be fair.
Excuse me?
Oh my god, I could totally give him the cyber poison.
Oh my god, you could kill him.
And I think for a second, I'm like, and I turn, I'm like,
God, is that what we're gonna do?
Boyd, do it.
I kind of want to. I kind of want to.
Boyd.
hey,
Do it.
I will have.
Hey, he just had a
I'm
bad
not gonna have.
reaction.
I'm not gonna have any say in it. I'm just gonna go, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna turn to the Rakai guys. I'm like, technically, he has a point. You know, if both people are drugged up, I guess it makes it a fair fight.
Okay. All right.
The fuck?
You should give them like a fake forewarning. Like,
What,
hey,
me?
just no, Boyd.
All right. I guess you know what.
Like you should be
Fun
like, hey,
fact here.
you know, it might not work.
Fun fact here. So yeah, I'll walk over to the big guy and I'll be like, I'll have you know, this product is still in
Is
beta phase. It may
dangerous-
have
is
some
dangerous with
unwanted
people with
side
a lot
effects.
Of augmentations.
Okay. And the guy's like, he just shrugs at you.
All right. And yeah, I'll give him cyber poison.
Okay. So you
Yes.
inject him with
Yes.
cyber poison. Alright, I'm gonna check what this does again. That's the Xeno. Doing 3d100 damage to them for 1d4 combat strength. Okay, so you inject him with this stuff, and in at first nothing happens, and he's like, yes, I do feel stronger. And then like his whole body begins to necrotize. like Barry's did, and his arm like just falls limp and he collapses to the ground because his leg doesn't work anymore, and he's like, what is happening?
I'll be like, this may be the unwanted side effects. Someone should call an ambulance.
You should call an ambulance. Okay, so you rolled 3d100, I guess.
The moral victory.
Wow, I only did 130 damage with it.
Only 130 damage.
For how many rounds?
For 1d4.
Let me see what the duration will be. Oh, max duration.
You could actually kill him with that. Okay, so the first 6 seconds go by, and he's like, and all of his friends are like, what the heck, what's going on? Oh my god, you poisoned him. That's this is a trick. Yada yada yada.
No, he was warned.
One of you can make a charisma check to convince these guys that
I'll
you
do
are-
it.
Who has the highest charisma here, though?
Oid.
So now, I'll just reiterate, like, this is an experimental drug. It has, certain side effects. Like, they're not guaranteed, but based on, the patient's medical history, their cybernetic augmentations, they can increase the chances of adverse side effects. And I'll just, basically enter commercial mode,
Okay.
Do not take this product if you have X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E, B, C, F, Gs.
All right. Give me that charisma check.
All right. 8.
All right. So they're like, "Oh my god, what the heck? What's going on? Like, oh, you gotta save him. You gotta stop this."
I mean, I could give him the regen thing.
How's this? We'll do it if he arm wrestles me.
You're trying to
What?
kill him. Why would you force him to begin with?
I mean, I'll look to
didn't think
Kyra
about
and
it.
I'll look to Bonus, and I'll see if they give me any indication on what I should do.
Bonus is dressed now, and he's just like, let's just leave. I'm good. And he's just walking to the store. He's like, whatever. This is weird.
All right, fine.
And I look at Kyra.
Yeah, fine. Let's leave.
And the game maker's like, what? You can't leave. You did this to our friend. We gotta save him. You gotta help him out.
But why? You kicked us out.
And like, because you're the ones killing him. What do you mean?
Hey, we lost.
This is so scuffed.
This is really scuffed.
The lead guy, he pulls a gun on you, and he's like, none of you are leaving anywhere until our friend is safe.
I'm going to do. Let's see. Where's it?
Somebody's got to use a fame ability today. That's my goal. I want to use a fame power.
I don't think any of us have fame.
Bonus does,
I do.
And Cairo does.
I was gonna use one of my new skills.
What?
The
Quick draw and pop
gunslinger?
him in the head?
No, because I have an ability that allows me to. Oh shit. That allows me to get bonus on my charisma. I'll use pistol twirl.
Okay, so you're gonna use your pistol twirl. Okay, so this guy. pulls
And
a
I'll be
gun
like,
on you.
we're leaving.
So this guy pulls
'Cause-
his just like P226, standard sidearm at you, and you respond by twirling
My revolver.
your revolver in the air a few times, doing some fancy tricks, throwing it behind your back, catching it, all this stuff. So give me an agility check for that.
An agility check, okay. That's a 10, good buddy.
All right, then give me a charisma check at a +1, and then
All
you
right.
can roll another 3d100 for the second round of this guy's demise.
That's an 8.
Alright, let me see. Wow. That was...
Pitiful?
Apparently fate wants this guy to live. I rolled a 6.
Off of
So-
a 3d100?
Yes. 6 out of 3d10.
Got 60 damage. He's still definitely alive, not bloodied yet, but he's still incapacitated essentially. And so kind of you twirl your guns around, and he twitches and stuff when you pull the gun out, and you twirl it around and stuff, and you're just like, no, but I think you got it all wrong. We're leaving.
You're out of your league here.
And then you do the whole twirl the gun and then stops and you holster it, and the guys are like, this is the last time you've heard of us.
I'm pretty sure it is.
And then the guy looks over his shoulder at one of his buddies and he yells something in Japanese, and the guy's like, sure. And he goes over and he starts making a phone call for Elzazai to come and save his friend's life.
Alright, yeah, let's get out of here, guys.
Roll the rest. Roll the rest.
Alright, am I rolling? Dakota?
Sure, I guess. That's 6,100.
Alright. Oh, that is not looking good for this dude.
Oh.
So the next 3 is going to be 230.
Oh.
Ah, 420.
And then if that doesn't do him in, then the final 3 is gonna be 250.
Nah, he definitely still
Yeah,
survives.
he's still alive, but very barely. He is definitely bloodied on death's door. He has 750 HP, and you did 670 damage in total. So he's definitely not gonna be okay for a very long time, but he is alive. And you guys, leave the resort and stuff. And Bonus left like a couple minutes before you guys did. So when you guys remake it to like the bottom of the to like outside to the the street level, Bonus is there leaning against his hover bike. You're like, so is he gonna make it?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Sadly.
Everybody's like, shame.
Yep. I just go. Pitiful. Oh, hello, sir.
Oh, that was excitement.
Yes. So did you guys like go separate ways at that point, or just like let's just get out of here?
Let's just get out of here.
All right. So
Damn
you guys,
straight, I go my separate way.
Yes, you guys get on your vehicles and drive away. Bonus also gets on his hover bike, and he falls after all of you guys. And as he rounds the corner behind you, a car explodes down the road.
Oh, bonus you. Oh, that bonus.
There you go.
Mixed messages.
Oh, you little scamp.
Oh man, I love that. Mixed messages for sure. But yeah, I think then I'm gonna call up Zanthorpe and be like, "Man, you really need to book us when we're not in the same place as the Rakai. You know that?"
And he's like, "What?
Nothing.
Okay. What?
I'd
You
be
guys have a
like,
good time at least. Looks a bit early."
I had a really good time. Met some women. Quick question: do you know any women there that just so happen to have? I don't know. I don't know how oddly you know people. There's some women there. They had a few husbands. They had husbands. Knew about the stock market. Pretty cute people. Just want to make sure none of your buddies are had a wife at the spa. That's about it.
He's like, "No, I don't think I know anybody. I mean, I don't go there that often. I have my own private massage therapist and stuff that I use most of the time. But I don't keep tabs on their clientele. I don't own the place yet."
Yet. I love that implication.
Be like, okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Well, yeah, I don't know how to tell you this, but I had a really good time. I would very much love to go with you, if you're ever free. Wink, wink.
Like,
You know what I mean?
Now that I'm manager of this branch of Hermes, I've got a lot more free time on my hands. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, really now? Tell you what, I definitely think we should do a rain check. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what are you thinking? Like, tomorrow night or something?
I'm thinking tonight.
Like, oh, okay. And he's like, I think I could squeeze you in between my 6 o'clock and my 8 o'clock.
I'll make sure to squeeze you in too. Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Yeah.
At this point, Cairo tunes out of so vocal.
Why?
God.
Why would this be on call?
Wow, we calling Zanthorpe just so Knox can, get down and dirty? Damn.
All right. Well,
Are we doing the patent pending 3-man wingman technique?
putting his gags on his pike.
God, I don't know why I'd group call that. Jeez. Why?
VS and
Why would you
oh,
think I group called that?
It's you, and it's I think Zanthorpe did, not you. I think.
He connects us all. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be nice.
VS does it. Well, I'll send you the address in a couple of hours. I'll send a limo to pick you up. Actually, how about that?
Oh, thanks. I'll make sure to wear my most tightest dress, if you know what I mean.
Ho ho ho, he. Look
Oh,
forward
yeah.
to it. And then he like, well, I'll see you in a few hours then.
Mm-hmm.
And then he promptly hangs up.
And I go, That's how you make money.
All right, I think we're gonna end the session off here. Well, we'll do Knox's date night next time. Because you bet I won't play that.
What a real cliffhanger. People will be so excited to turn in.
Alright. Well, then that conveniently leaves off this episode of Quest for the Core. If you enjoyed it, we'll see you next time. If you need to go and bleach your ears, we'll also see you next time. And, and we'll see you on the next episode of Quest for the Core.